Previously on Ex-Wives of Rock.
Let's go to the therapist.
No, you can get real with yourself.
With the book, people reading things that maybe you haven't talked about.
I was a coke addict and then a meth addict.
If I said you're annoying, I'm sorry, you are. What do you want?
I signed the divorce papers. You said after that we'd talk about things.
He wants to get back together.
You laughed in his face, right?
It's really bad for you and your sobriety.
You had one happy family under one roof, and you left it.
They say you learn from your mistakes.
I was married to James Kodak.
They say you get wiser as you get older.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
Now, if that's all true, the ex-wives should be pretty damn wise by now.
Oh, wow, that's scary.
And they are.
I don't get it.
I had a blind moment. Go ahead.
What?
Well, most of the time.
Do not show up drunk.
Mind you, few things in life can prepare anyone
All this lawyer crap.
for the sheer scope and intensity of the train wreck that is James Kodak.
He's not just a train wreck.
Woo!
Yeah, okay. He's like a self-sabotager to the millionth degree. James has asked me to move in with them, and part of me is really excited because I get to be in the house with the kids again. And then the other half of me thinks it's the stupidest thing I've ever done. Maybe I'm a self-sabotager too.
I'm not sitting around the house drinking all day.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't get how you can be that age and lie about that anymore. It's more work to cover the lie than just to blast it out.
You know, my career is rock solid. That's not.
It was nice of me, huh, to like give up
It was
everything
awesome.
so you could do that,
You
right?
did it, yeah, and you did a lot.
When I married him, I was head over heels in love with him. Did you screw Timmy before I moved out?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God. He's not the same guy. What are you gonna do? I would love to see Maddie in a home with all of us, and that would be the one reason I would do it.
Well then, say
But man,
yes.
if I can't feel certain about it, this could be the biggest mistake ever.
Okay, but it's not going to be a big
The
mistake.
second biggest.
It's not going to be a big mistake.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
What? Wow. I guess he wasn't expecting that answer either.
Baby steps.
Okay.
My single most important motivation for moving in is the kids. If I have to live with the bullet train to do that, I will. What? You know, people are gonna think I'm insane.
Well, they're not far off.
While Athena gets to make what could be another major life mistake. Major life mistakes are a topic that Bobbie's about to discuss yet again.
I'm going to do another book interview, and I'm kind of hoping this one isn't as stressful because I have a major headache right now.
Hi.
I'm
Carrie.
I'm going to see Carrie Borzillo. She's written a couple of books, and she's been asking me to come by for a few weeks. So, what is this interview for?
Oh, okay. So I want to do an article about, what is it really like to be married to a rock star? And then the thought is to turn it into a book, too. Oh, wow. They say about write what you know, so...
You were married to?
I hate saying his name.
That's okay, Carrie. I'll spare you the trouble. Miss Carrie Borzillo here was married to Chris Vrenna. He was 9 Inch Nails drummer for 8 years, then moved over to Marilyn Manson. Then, he dumped Carrie.
Literally the cliche of sex, drugs, and rock and roll gone like terribly awry. He just hasn't apologized or acknowledged.
You have no closure on your own terms.
So there's no closure on my own terms. That's such a, exactly, you've been to therapy. We were together for 11 years and it just like.
Okay, I'm a little confused. I thought in an interview, I'm the one supposed to be doing the talking.
And I'm over it, trust me. The second we broke up, I was like done. Sometimes things happen to us and we're shocked. You know, it's like a subconscious thing now because what you found out is very serious.
Oh, wow. This is what's going on in my head right now.
We're together for 11 years.
Next time I go visit her, I'm gonna come say hi with a pillow.
After reading your book, I wanted to do meth. I was like, meth sounds good.
No, I hope that's not what
I'm
know
joking. It just sounded really productive.
More productive in a non-prioritizing way. You're productive, you're producing crap, basically, and getting a whole lot of nothing done, but if that's your goal, great.
You know, as a woman who has been, you know, is considered a sex symbol, like how much pressure has that put on you over the years?
It's a lot of pressure every day. To compete with your former self sucks. That's my favorite thing to say.
Aw,
Yeah.
I don't. The new self is probably better, right? Not looks-wise.
Whoa, roll that back.
The new self is probably better, right? Not looks-wise.
Not looks-wise, not looks-wise.
Oh, man. You don't say that to any woman, let alone a former beauty queen who's also massively insecure about her looks.
I agree with her, so I'm not gonna snap. And she's not winning any beauty pageants either, so, you know, what the I'm not wearing 2 sets of Spanx, thank you very much.
No one would accuse Bobbie of being a bad friend.
I love you.
Love you too.
I mean, come on. The girl bought Athena new boobs. And she took all the ladies to Miami.
Woo! Cheers.
Not that it went that well.
Seriously, you're gonna piss me off right now.
But when faced with something as epically annoying as Carrie Borzillo, apparently all loyalties go out the window.
I don't want to cut you off, but you should interview Athena and Sharise. I just don't see why Sharise and Athena shouldn't enjoy the same privilege that I've had.
Yeah, I would love to. Can you put me in touch with
Yeah,
them?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think you should. Have fun.
Oh, real smooth, Bobbie. Nice. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Athena's hoping things go smoothly with James today.
No answer.
Mind you, that's about as likely as Blue not polishing baseboards, Sharise swearing off champagne, or Bobbie not pulling out her own hair. You see where I'm going with this?
James finally convinced me to move in with him, so we better get a house now before I change my mind. Hello? Fart face? Late night or what? Guaranteed drunk.
Really, I'll be down for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Oh my God, you smell! I know that smell. You stink.
I do not.
My car smells like beer farts. A beer fart? A beer fart smells like James. Smells like farts and beer. I thought you quit.
I told you I did.
Take off your shades.
Now, I think you're just looking for excuses. You're just making up things because you don't want to do this. You're having second thoughts or something. I don't know what it is, but
That
you know,
and you smell like booze. Seriously, one wrong move and I will kick his face off. I'm just, because I've had it. Did you drink last night?
maybe.
Get out of my car. My car is way too small to handle James and his beer farts.
We'll pick this up later.
Oh, okay. I'll be waiting. I'm doing this for the kids. I'm doing this for the kids. Bye! What am I doing, man?
Okay, so maybe that didn't get off to the most promising start. But thankfully, Athena can always rely on her bestie. No, not Bobbie.
Hi, Toby.
Her other bestie.
Toby is gonna be my partner in looking for a house because I'm not gonna do this with James. Whose house is this? Your boyfriend?
Yeah.
I like your boyfriend.
Excuse me?
Toby finally dumped her drama queen boyfriend, Ahmad. He's tatted head to toe because he just thinks that if he keeps looking like a rocker, he doesn't have to actually go be one. She's met this new guy and I've never seen her happier.
Wow, an actual nice guy. Looks like Toby's all grown up.
I love Tyler.
I wonder if Athena could learn a thing or two from her daughter.
You think it's a good idea to move in together? I mean, really?
Doing it for the kids. beer farts and all.
Hi, Gwen.
It's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath.
1 bath? If we have 1 bathroom, I will be putting an outhouse in the backyard for James. All right, see you at the next one. All right, if this one blows, we're just gonna go eat. This is different.
Yeah, this is just nice, it's Spanish style.
That was some Martha Stewart right there. What do you want to eat? This is not going well at all.
What is Athena doing? Is she gonna... Yep, she's gonna do that.
See? I'll park on your porch, because I can. All these windows are beautiful, but they're looking right at the traffic. That's
let me show you
one
the
thing
master.
we try to get away from.
I know, this
out
is
here.
beautiful though, and I think you'll really like it. Look at there's old Hollywood right past the cars, and a towel warmer.
Towel warmer's cool. I mean, it's not gonna make me live there. I'm not feeling it.
Really?
No.
One more.
I think the universe is telling me to rethink this decision. Oh my God, hi. Hello.
Oh my, so stable, so ordinary, so unlike Athena and James.
Better?
Yeah.
There's 1 bedroom and a bathroom down here, and then there's 3 more bedrooms and 2 bathrooms upstairs.
This house is cool. It's big enough for all of us not to have to be in each other's face.
Show you the kitchen. I'm thinking you could do stools right there if you didn't want to do a big table. In the yard, it's not a huge yard, but it's nice.
This is cool. Swing set.
Whee! It has a big lemon tree.
I like that too. Perfect. There's a boxing bag right there.
I know, I think somebody
Does that
left
stay?
that. If you need it.
We need those things. Instead of taking it out on James, I'll just go out there and punch the shit out of that with a bat. What do you think?
I like it. It's gonna be crazy with all of us here, though.
I'm waiting for you to talk me out of it.
I'm not talking you out of anything.
You want to do it?
Athena's found herself a dream home,
Okay, this is more like it.
Better?
complete with delusions of domestic bliss.
You want to do it?
I think I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, how much is it? I don't even care. Wait a minute. I don't care what it costs because it's not my idea and I'm not paying for it. If you want something done when you're with James, you do it yourself. Okay, don't we move in here and then you move out right away.
I'm not making any promises.
And while Athena basks in the glory of her possibly ill-advised decision, Sharise is paying a visit to someone with delusions of her own.
Hello?
Hey, it's me.
Hey, boo-boo.
I'm gonna go see my girl Blue. It's kind of been awkward since the book launch with Bobbie and Athena, so maybe we can mend some fences.
Cheers.
I missed you.
I miss you too.
I can't believe I haven't seen you in like a month.
Our booty shorts, sprouted wings, and have blown off the shelves.
Bobbie actually wants me to go into business with her for reals and get a store, like a brick and mortar store, not an online store.
Really? I don't see it happening. You know, stranger things have happened. I mean, you know, meteorites have fallen from the sky, but is it probable? Probably not.
We should all get together. I miss all of us hanging out.
It's been awesome having a break from the other two.
But don't ever look at me like,
Look,
with your f***ing blowed up lips,
okay. Really, to be honest, it's been awesome.
If you tell me again to lose your number, I will lose it for life.
So Athena and you are on good terms or bad terms?
If there's still a problem, it's hers. It's not mine.
I don't know if Athena shares Blue's sentiment. I think she's quite happy the way it is, this far away. Hold on to your G-string, by the way, because I got some news.
What?
She is actually moving in with James. I know. Yeah.
Both of them with their addictions and their
issues.
addictive personalities. I think they're addicted to each other.
I could not believe that, you know, we went all through that last year and then she wants to move in with him.
But I have a feeling that this is going to threaten her sobriety, and that worries me.
We're just gonna have to support her.
100%. I'm trying to stay really like super positive and not make that face.
The carp face?
I actually saw Dr. Parsa about that face.
What? It's not a carp face. It's your face.
Well, carp face is a funny little face that Blue likes to make when she's feeling animated, and I'm not gonna do it for you because it's not very flattering, and I always try to look cute.
So I thought maybe, you know, like paralyzing me from here down, or like a chin strap,
Botox all
or
the way
wiring
around?
my jaw shut, something.
Why does that sound like the best idea Blue's ever had?
Open up your shirt, I wanna see if I can make this lemon in there, and you're welcome.
Hey,
Hello, how are you?
great. James,
Hi, nice to meet you.
this is it?
What were you expecting?
I don't know.
It doesn't really matter if he likes it or not. He should have been there. Here it is.
Woo! Check, 1, 2.
So, what do you think?
I don't know yet. I mean, but you know, you picked it out.
See? Kitchen's cool, huh?
You know I hate hardwood floors.
As far as I know, James is comfortable passing out on any surface.
And there's no pool.
Well, there's something out here for you. I want to show you.
No.
Yeah, come on.
I don't trust
Serious.
you.
Come on.
All right, he's a giggler. Didn't see that coming.
Swing set!
Now, reacting like a child, that's no surprise.
He likes it when he sees the swing set. Let's take it.
I can talk on the phone.
You like it more
Sell,
now?
buy, sell.
You know, I can almost guarantee you James has never uttered those words once in his life.
Little sandbox right here. You could play in here, and then you can bury your beers when you're done with them.
That's not funny.
I'm done trying to convince him. He either takes it or leaves it. If you want to do this, this is the house I like. I've seen what's out there, and I'm not living in it. And this was your idea, and you're lucky I'm even here. Take it or leave it.
The ex-wives have had their fair share of stress over the years.
My cancer cells are just partying big time.
When it comes to house hunting,
Get out of my car!
with an ex,
You know I hate hardwood floors.
you can barely stand.
He's not just a train wreck. He's like an earthquake, tornado, blizzard, everything rolled into one.
Doing something like that? Well, that is some next level stress.
Take it or leave it.
All right, then. I'm in.
I'm insane.
And speaking of possible mental illness,
Hey, I'm Carrie.
Carrie comes over to my house. She wanted to interview me. Bobbie let me know that she was an over-talker.
So yeah, so this is for the blog.
Yeah, that was really...
Showing like a different kind of woman, like the strong, you know.
Boy, was she right.
See, we have to learn stuff from our first, like, no, I mean, and I don't, you know, I don't want to be friends with them. There's no reason to be. Yeah, I was a little drunk one night, early into the morning, and for a while. That's totally messed up.
Yeah. Wow.
People ask all the time, you know, what is it really like being married to a rock star? They say it to me too. It's like, well, what were you thinking? Like, how could you not? Chris Renna was in Nine Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson. This sounds awful, but I'm just so glad that I didn't have a kid. It just makes it so much easier.
Slice it and never talk to him again. Do you talk to yours anymore?
No, I still like have fantasies about him dying. That's just not healthy.
Oh, Lord.
In Bobbie's book, you had moments, you had nights out at Kevin Costner's house, and I think there was mentions of, Jared Leto was there,
Oh, you've heard of him, right? He's dated, well, pretty much everybody. Everybody, including Sharise.
He was coming downstairs from House of Blues, and I was going up, and he came by me, and I went, hello, cute boy. Damn, he was gorgeous. And he went, hello, cute girl. And we started talking. Baby got game.
What was Vince like when you first met him as far as the type of relationship guy he presented himself to be and promised you?
Opposite of who he was. Opposite.
Vince loved other women, and that was the problem.
I hope this isn't a subject I shouldn't be bringing up, but I mean, you guys had a daughter.
I lost my 4-year-old daughter that I had with Vince to cancer.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. I just thought it was so sad. Do you ever talk to him about it now, like maybe on the anniversary of her death or anything? Like, do you guys still have a bond?
No.
Because of that?
He's not that kind of guy. Rock stars are for fun, not forever.
Oh, that's that should be a bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you really miss from those days? I mean, the jet planes.
My 4 Ferraris, my 2 Porsches, those things actually didn't make me happy. You know, I have my son, my family, my friends. These things make me happy.
Right.
I think Carrie is very jovial and she's personable. I like somebody who I can ping pong a conversation with. When I can get a word in edgewise, she's fun to talk to.
Hey, today's moving day, and I'm still not sure if this is a good idea.
Just like that.
Perfect. This is James's bedroom. Come on, Jamesy, try out your new bed. You and me are not together. I'm not sleeping next to a stinky ass drunk.
Not drinking.
So you quit from this moment on. You quit drinking.
Yes.